Hey, last time, the battlefield was swinging in your favor until the environment itself decided to take a right turn and introduce the ancient Zenti insectoid creatures that you had encountered before under Argo Base, though this time instead of one, there were many, burrowing through the ground, coming out of the rock face using its powerful claws, and something was disturbing the peaceful resting AT-AT that Rory was in.
Such an elegant beast. The calm AT-AT rests quietly after a long battle.
With the First Order facility below you, and one of its doors blasted open. Here is where we stand. Creatures on one side, enemies on the other, and the Maquis in the middle.
As I recall, we basically control the outside at this point, because they retreated inside.
Yeah, the First Order retreated inside.
Okay. So, first order of business, turn to our beast consultant. See if he can give me any bonuses or advice.
Pretty sure he does.
Either about where to shoot or what have you.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. They can be distracted by high-intensity light, though it will not drive them off.
Gotcha. Set phasers to disco. Captain, we got any flares on board?
She'll... Oh, it reminds me, I need to bring that up. There we go. The captain will kind of think for a moment. We should, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, in which case, I'm going to give you a firing solution for those flares, direct TACCOM, direct troopers that are, not providing fire support to chuck flares in a similar vector. Shielding teams, I need the shields set to maximum dispersion on a parallel plane to the ground. Get our troopers up on those, some to particle, so people can stand on them.
There'll be a echoing of the command as it goes through the center.
Okay. Am I correct in assuming that the tractor, given the nature of this vessel, the tractor beams also might have a pressure setting?
The system wouldn't like it, but we can certainly do it.
All right. We're gonna set up a kill box here. Give me a drum beat, with the tractor beams on that location. We're gonna try and drive them all into one spot.
Okay.
I also just want to make sure the map is the village.
Yes, this is the village map. We don't have a map for this area.
I don't have a map for the.
To to make sure.
As he said, he wasn't expecting us to go full assault.
Okay, so to clarify for David, flares to distract.
Right.
Have people standing on the force field so the trimmer effect doesn't apply.
Gotcha.
Using the tractor beams to make a drumbeat on the ground to try and herd them all into one spot, where we'll be throwing flares and hosing the fuck out of them with everything we got.
Okay.
I walker cannons at people now?
Well, we're shooting them at the Tyranids, not people, but...
They might be sentient.
The one we ran into didn't appear to be, and the Beastmen don't seem to think so, but... Okay, I'm going to be giving a command bonus to the troopers, not the vehicles.
Okay.
Because the vehicles have fire control and scale bonus. That should help enough with damage. Oh, the YouTube link didn't work. Oh. Made that shit on the nose.
Okay. All that factored in. Let's see how this goes.
Ah!
Strange enough, I do believe it's in fact that plan that made the difference.
Tactical, give me a sick beat. Boom, ba-da-da.
Actually, it would have matched if you didn't have that plan.
Also, I'd like to get out of the AT-AT.
Well, that's on you. When you do get out, you get a 2D bonus to hit and damage, but...
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if we were still in initiative for all that or not.
I don't know. I was just laying that out.
Well, you're fair.
Okay. With that plan in place, the tractor beam beat does draw a large contingent of the front line that's in front of you to that area where the flares going off cause the particular group to be less organized, as if you've hit them with some kind of flashbang. So they look a little aimless. As your troops and the was it the Adaste? Open fire. Smoke filling the area from debris being kicked up and blaster gas being expelled. While that is going on, Rory.
Yes, hi.
Yes. You hear behind you in the back cabin the shredding of Durasteel and the warping of metal.
That's not a very pleasant sound.
No me gusta.
What would you like to do? You do feel the AT-AT begin to shift slightly.
Well, I can't really save these people. You all have pretty sure they're dead anyway, so I'm just gonna get out.
I recall they were literally all intact. They weren't even.
Yeah, but Rory can't tell that.
Yeah, they were in supposedly, but I was like, well, even if I wanted to save them, I don't think I can. So, yes, said I would like to escape. I believe we had mentioned that. Thanks to Triss, he said that there was multiple ways that you can get out. Just
True.
like
No, I
side and bottom.
Top, not bottom.
Okay. Yeah.
no, I do believe you were in the head, right?
Oh no, I moved to the back
Oh,
because
oh, you did.
Because I had.
Oh, then I can describe to you what's going on better.
Because I was at least to wherever the troopers were, because I was able to take the comm and the key code off the officer.
You're right. Let me amend my description.
His description is about to be a lot more terrifying. Please hold while I bump this.
I have your butterfingers, but I don't have a receipt, which is what I need.
Please wait while we load your terror.
Since you're in the back with the others, the sound of metal warping and tearing is a lot more resonant to your ears.
Yes, I do recall.
The lights in the back part of the cabin, which are generally available so people know where things are, begin to flicker as the various internal cabling that provides power to such things are being damaged. The light dimming to near darkness and back to normal in a almost flickering like motion. Looking around, you can clearly see these silhouettes of curved blade-like implements poking and in some areas tearing completely through the ground-facing side of the hull.
I'm getting up the hatch. I am leaving. Actually, also quick thing. This is Sparkplug. Are we putting any particular matters of killing them or anything like that?
Killing who?
The beasts, the beast things, whatever we're calling them.
Well, if they're coming at us, we're killing them, so defend as needed.
Speaking
Okay.
Speaking of defending, as you are back there while they're doing this isn't just one blade. This is many blades to various degrees of penetration. I will need a given this particular situation, I'll say a dodge roll to not be in a spot where a blade perforates the hull.
Yeah, the only time you'll hear a dodge in a melee.
Yeah.
They broke through that quickly? Because from what I recall, they were only just beginning to do assault. Or did I miss that?
Well, remember when I ended the last thing, I mentioned that the AT-AT was kind of shaking and rumbling.
So yeah, they got through that quick.
Because remember how fast I also described them bursting through rock.
No, that's completely fair. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything.
Miss anything. Welcome to the boat. This is the boat you don't want to be on.
I'm told they like bright, shiny objects if you have any flares.
Well, I'm hypothetically going to come up with something a little bit.
As you should, because they're standard issue in every Stormtrooper armor.
What'd you say? Flare, yeah. Oh, flare, yeah. That is fair. But you said
yes.
Dodge roll?
Because of the current situation, I'm treating it more kind of like a trap than them directly attacking you.
Makes sense. Makes sense. This.
I did not buff dodge.
Oh, sorry. Damn it. Yes. Okay. Yep. Completely fine. Still relatively good.
You do get 1D from Tandy, though.
Yes, that's right. Tandy. Oh, thank you, Tandy.
So I didn't leave you guys completely alone.
Did the code not work?
No, it worked.
Oh, okay.
I was going to wait 24 or so hours for processing.
Ah, 31. Okay. Okay. I believe you were heading towards one of the exits. You are able to move just as as the hole where you were standing gets perforated by about 5 inches of organic-looking blade as you head towards the exit, occasionally moving and dodging as other blades retract down to try to perforate again, or others tear to the side, causing you to either dive forward or take a step back, not to be cut in twine. You do make it to the exit hatch.
This one up real quick.
No, that's probably going to take too more time.
Too much
Silliness. I'm gonna just go into my satchel before
exiting out of a hatch.
Toss the IED down.
And be like, bye bye.
Just see you later.
I'm leaving.
And I will leave.
Through
the demo hatch.
Through the demo hatch.
Or like the demo hatch. Leave through the exit hatch.
Leave through the exit hatch.
There's only a demo. It's not real. Why?
Is that why it died so quickly? We took out the test model? It was just meant for driving around the block?
There we go. My image has now changed.
And I will.
Assuming it survives, hopefully we'll herd it away from you.
Enjoy that.
Bug boy.
Bug person thing. I don't know.
Enjoy the fireworks, asshole! Enjoy the fireworks, asshole! The flame of honor!
What's that from?
That's a Spoonie's Ultima 1 review where he's doing an impression of Gandalf fighting the Balrog.
Good times.
And he whips out a grenade launcher.
Good times.
Do you wish for me to roll demolition?
for that?
You're tossing it versus steadying it. So
True.
It would be a throwing to toss it down in a place to possibly do damage to these things, which is not going to be very hard. There's a lot of them. And then whatever the normal damage roll is with the hit bonuses.
So throwing
Throwing and then damage.
Throwing is.
Would that be a grenade?
I have not house ruled them to be combined yet, mainly because I don't like confusing rules,
Okay,
so
just
it
kidding.
would be throwing. It's under dexterity.
Completely fair.
Completely fair.
I'm only missing out a +2.
I'm only missing out a +2 anyway, so yeah, it's not harm. No harm.
And sadly, grenade is not on the Tandy list.
It's fine.
I'm gonna have to make some grenade
it's fine.
chips.
Well, this
It's not
isn't.
really
It's not really
the throwing anyway.
It's throwing anyway.
So, get rid of them all.
So, get rid of them all.
I have a lot of chips I have to program when we get home.
You can. You just have to try harder.
Okay. Throw 20, okay. I was just looking at it, throw 20, okay. Okay.
It's normally 60.
It's normally 66.
That's the damage.
That's the damage for radius 1.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it's a Zaletka, which sounds like a Jewish pastry.
Hey, little Zalek
guy,
Get your latkes! Get your Zaletkas! Get your...
Hey, Zaletka, come
Hey,
here.
Zaletka, come here. Hey, Bobby, come here.
Give me Zaletka
Give me Zaletka kiss.
How's your mama?
It's actually a check for Razor Blade. Well, I changed the spelling up a little bit, but there we go. Okay. There's a detonation, which concussive force is largely bottled in the AT-AT.
Demolitions, kids.
Demolitions,
And
kids. And I will just
I will stand there for a moment.
stand there for a moment and survey the battlefield and be like, well,
that will be my turn.
that will be my turn.
Okay. Dimitri.
I was following the commands of
the commander.
Shooting the weapon.
You do not have a command bonus, unfortunately, but...
I was talking about...
Yeah, I know. You were following the firing pattern and everything, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. Unless you want me to actually roll on top of the fact that the rest of the hour reacted.
No, if you want to do something that you think could enhance the situation, let me know. But aside from that...
I don't think there's anything I could do to make it better. Last time I tried to do something to make it better. I made it worse.
Okay. In that case, Crow, are you upkeeping your stuff or doing anything more? The crowd that you have gathered, a few have fallen under the sheer barrage of fire. Some you're not quite sure if they're just lying down or they're actually dead.
I'm not only upkeeping, I'm expanding it to include our vehicles this time.
Cool. I will enhance the bonus.
And I see we have these MIRV torpedoes that...
Yes.
Yes. I heard the MIRV.
So can we rain a few of those down just to...
Sure.
I mean, I know they're Starfighter scale, so it's kind of unnecessary, but... No, I'm sorry, these are the anti-vehicle. They're speeder scale, never mind. So yeah, rain!
Holy...
That'll do. That'll do.
These things are supposed to be scary, guys. Kill it all!
They are scary when we actually have to roll against them. You're using mass combat right now, so that blunts everybody's scariness.
I just found it funny. It's cool. I blame the MIRV. Okay.
Is that all of them?
The pack that you have formed of them when you put them in that area is suddenly alit with light glowing through residual smoke as the central housing for the explosives separate and scatter outward, saturating the kill box. There are incredibly sharp limbs that fly out into the air. Some blades going several inches into the surrounding rock face. Others being deflected by the particle fields to harmlessly scatter onto the onto the ground. One of the four of these Zelatka blades have stuck themselves onto the transparisteel windows of the Adastre, not penetrating in any significant way through the armor, fortunately.
And mental note for version 2: blast shutters.
We had transparent steels. Armor.
We do. We do. But, you know, I don't want a wash to happen. Our bridge crew has names now. I don't want random, spikes to come through the windshield and kill them.
That's a good point.
So putting that extra layer of blast door over the window when we don't need the window because we have view screens.
I will deny the logic there.
You don't have to use them all the time, but having the option to close the blast windows might not be a bad idea. It also reduces the odds of A-wings.
It's my forward firepower!
Put that extra layer of metal between you and whatever's trying to crash into the bridge.
When the smoke clears, there are several charred blast craters in the ground. You have reduced the visible number significantly. You now count. You now count 23 versus the roughly 50 that were accounted for.
I don't suppose these are like most animals, where if you bloody them enough, they get the hint and go find easier prey.
Are you asking me or
I'm asking the expert?
Oh, okay. The large disturbances could attract more.
You mean the disturbances we're creating, or the fight that we just had?
Yes.
Should I be continuing in order to exterminate all of them and expect another wave, or if we stop now, will they get the hint and back off, do you think?
Actually, used the wrong words for those guys. That's okay.
I got an articulate one. You know, we've been working with them for weeks. So we got the Hank McCoy. Yeah.
If they receive enough injury, they will retreat. Largely, if their overall fighting force drops to what they consider low, which is between 20 and 30%.
Okay, so we've diminished them by just over half. So probably should be expecting at least one more round with them. Sounds like.
Unless they have more on the way, they would know what their total numbers are.
Well, we have an idea thanks to the Touchcomas. What are the updates on numbers?
I think some made a home in the AT-AT over there.
Working on it.
Working on it.
Let me know if we have more incoming.
There's a couple of tunnels coming in really fast.
That'd be them.
1 second, let me count.
1, 2, 5.
Why do I imagine the Touchcoma actually standing there like counting us off on its fingers?
It totally is.
20.
There's 500.
There's 500.
14 more tunnels.
Okay, tractor teams reorient firing solutions to head off new tunnels. Shield teams maneuver the platforms to optimal firing positions for the new incoming.
You know, I just realized you could actually
use them to move the people around.
Well, I was thinking like use them to fight off jump troopers.
Yeah, just put them up and watch them faceplant into them.
We now have a solution to defeat
We now
our own army.
have a solution to defeat our own army in case they get the idea of.
You can now defeat the Justice League.
What I'm hearing is it's not that we can defeat ourselves. It's we literally decided to make an army. A unit. A unit designed to be able to fight the ARC troopers and then whatever iteration of them that the
the First Order, they're called Jump Troopers. The Sith Eternal, I think, just calls them Sith Troopers because they all get jetpacks. The Republic called them ARC Troopers. I just call them Mandalorians because they all just ripped it off from us in the end. The Super Old Republic.
Yeah, they were all like straight up.
The Super Old Republic before the Clone Wars called them Rocket Jumpers. I know this because the D6 has a template for playing one.
Yup.
Alright. Sadly, Eric, I will have to repo your command bonus to ensure that we don't die, but I will give it back.
I am more than happy for that.
I will give it back next round.
Like I said, I am just following the commands of...
Based on what I'm rolling, it seems like every other round I can include the vehicles.
Okay.
Because when I have to roll force to get my get enhanced attribute running, that die I'm losing for map is just enough of a margin to not be able to command both the vehicles and the troopers.
Gotcha.
Because I'm usually missing it by 2 points when I'm looking at what my estimated DC will be, based on what I'm rolling on average.
Okay.
But we still have Merv, so. Go Marv!
Let's see how much that will help you this time.
Those 14 tunnels were big boys and a lot of
Those
them.
14 tunnels were big boys and a lot of them.
But we still beat him.
The 14 hours actually haven't quite made it yet. However, what did reinforce the group is something that Rory will see, because Rory, you left the vehicle, or using your jetpack to hover, or have you just like physically jumped off the vehicle?
It's like, wait, I can hover?
Yeah, I'm hovering.
Okay. Then
I'm hovering.
Survey the battlefield.
It's like.
then what you will see is a horde of Zaletka just begin pouring out of the hatch you just opened at the head area where you blasted out the transparential viewport.
Right.
And
AT-AT had babies.
and
AT-AT
the
had babies.
speeder deployment bay. There, you do count a number of them though that seem to be coincidentally dragging along unmoving brethren. However, as the larger now redistributed Maquis force engages to quickly counter this, you do notice that during the fight, some of the lesser injured ones are getting back into the fight.
Yeah, they're not being pushed back.
Yeah, they're not being pushed back.
But here's the fun part for me.
But
Since I'm
here's the
hovering,
fun part for me. Since I'm hovering,
it's like,
just over this horde, it's like,
mess with this
let me
demo
just
charge real quick.
mess
As
with
you're
this
messing with the demo charge, you
real quick.
notice that the AT-AT is sinking. The back part of it is going lower than the ground level you were on, as the rock face underneath it is buckling under its weight, and the horde of
and the
creatures
holes and all that.
that have dug through the ground.
and the holes and all that.
Thank you, reroll.
You notice from your positioning in this crack that there is these cracks and fissures, that underneath you see a bit of machinery and a luminescent, unhealthy looking liquid green. The tiny bit of machine that you do see is in fact moving. It's a piece of equipment versus a vehicle, from what you can see, but it's
Right.
sitting in one of these
Right.
green luminescent pools. That's
Uh,
whatever is underneath the ground that you guys are on.
Right. That being said, I will. no
Right.
longer
That
miss
being
with the
said,
demo
I will
charge.
no longer mess
Get
with the demo charge.
I believe we have.
Get the-
Binocu comms
I believe we
of some
have
sort,
Binocu comms or of some sort.
Standard issue for stormtroopers.
Standard issue for stormtroopers.
That's what Roy wears.
Because that's what Roy wears.
You'll say, on a rest day, you might want to look at my helmet
on a rest day, you
feed.
might want to look at
something
my helmet
interesting for
feed. I think I've got something interesting for
A
you.
little bit Tony Starking around and
Okay, you'll see.
Is it possible to use the macro binocular
Rory's
helmet feed?
Rory's helmet feed. Because I believe
I have that set up on the Zest on the Maquis armor. You're not using that armor though, so and that's not standard Stormtrooper to be able to send your visual feed.
Okay.
But I do recall setting you up with a helmet cam, so you could do that.
Yes, a helmet cam. Yeah.
Because I remember I could steal everybody's optics by the end, fairly soon.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I'm getting Tandy.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm getting Tandy.
Zooming in, what you can see is largely obscured by just the size of the fissure and intervening juts of rock or juts of metal from the AT-AT itself. However, if you want to take a action to make a search roll, we can see if you find anything extra.
I will take that time.
I will take that time.
I will take that action.
Okay.
Press the down button.
You will hear through the captured comlink you have. Cover that AT-AT breach. We can't let any of them get in here. While you hear that, you do see a figure dart across the opening that the fissure causes, and you see this.
Oh,
That's new. No, we've seen that before, haven't we?
that's Clone Trooper.
Well, I know it's Clone Trooper armor, but
Clone Trooper armor.
Crow, you would recognize it as a Storm Commando.
okay. So you got commandos.
Demo charge.
Demo charge.
To break open the fissure a little bit, give him some
To
uninvited
break open the
guests,
fissure a little bit, give him some uninvited guests, or
You'll hear through the Imperial, the First Order comlink as well. 58, start backing up the data.
I've got data.
I've got data.
I think this is started turning into a snatch and grab. As well.
I think this is starting.
Well, there was always a chance of it being a snatch and grab. We didn't know what they had out here. That's part of what the.
Actually, question.
What's the question?
Question.
Does
David.
the fissure look like a human?
Does the fissure look like?
Yes, a human could slip in.
You know what? It's good enough to maybe work.
You know what?
Outer
It's good enough to maybe
I'm
work.
Try to see if I can
Outer
snag
Estate.
some info.
I'm gonna try to see if I can snag some info.
Do you need me to do anything else?
Do you need me to do anything else?
Do something else, I mean.
Not as of yet. I can't say we won't later.
Yeah.
But I don't know how long what you're trying to do is going to take, so...
Completely fair.
Completely fair.
Why is it that I always start
Why is it that
finding the weird stuff?
I
It's
always start finding the weird stuff. It's like,
Anyways,
yeah.
It's what you do.
Anyways,
Yeah.
That's what happens when you wander off on your own.
yeah.
In the middle of a giant battle,
In the middle of a giant battle.
I'll hold position for a moment, see if we need.
I'll
we
hold
need
position
anything else.
for a moment, see if we need anything else.
That's it,
After
because
that-
we're probably going to need you inside the base the second we're done
that-
with these guys out here.
Roger that.
No, if we have commandos mucking
Roger
about, we
that.
need to get on that faster, because they're probably going to take out anything of value. So I will leave it to your discretion. You can either pursue the commandos and meet us inside, or, because they'll probably be heading to the same place, possibly slow them down, or you can wait for us. I can detach Dimitri and have him to you pretty quickly.
I'll engage early.
I'll see what I can do by myself. Especially
I'll see what I can
this armor is
do by
proving
myself.
very
Especially
interesting.
this armor is proving very
Things out.
All right, I'll send Dimitri your way
helping
then.
things out.
I'll wait for him at the fisher.
Well, he can track your
I'll wait for him
location,
at
so
the
you can head on in and
Fisher.
he can just meet you down there.
Roger. Alright, so I'll jetpack
Roger.
into
Alright, so I'll jetpack and
Dimitri, Rory needs backup. Can you rocket over there?
land and then
Roger.
Let's see how dumb this can get. And how
let's see how
bad
dumb
of a
this can
decision
get.
I've made.
and how bad of a decision I've made.
The answer is bad.
Okay, so to confirm, you're
The
waiting a
answer is
moment
bad.
to go in with Dimitri, or are you going in now?
He'll go in now. But make sure that
He'll go in now, but make
Yeah,
sure
he'll
that
just
looks
go.
like
Okay.
yeah, he'll just go in. Yes. Oh boy. Then
I should have shift clicked you. Lower left.
Yeah,
on
that's
me.
like That's radioactive. That can't be good.
radioactive.
Okay, this is indeed what you see. A underground cavern filled with a luminescent green glowing liquid. Since you are closer to it, you can see it bubbling a little bit.
That was going to be
and-
one of my questions.
and there are tiny fragments that I don't have depicted on the map of material, like modern material. Looked like waste looked like waste bits, like oh, this part's no good anymore, kind of pieces that are being dissolved, floating in this liquid.
Wow. That's not fun. Well, I've already used my action to jetpack and to do the action thing, so I think that'll be my turn.
Okay. Because of where you are, I will need an initiative roll.
being perception, right?
Yep, perception.
So peculiar. That's that.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Dimitri, you are up next. Crow, as mentioned, going to join Rory. Is that in fact what you were going to do?
Yes.
Oh.
I shall do that.
Okay, in what way are you going to perform this? Are you just going to run out? Are you going to do anything particular that might be able to get you there quicker?
Jetpack.
Yeah, but you can't jump back through the Andraste.
Last I checked, the Andraste wasn't more than 500 meters away yet.
Well, yes, but you still have to take movement to get to a hatch.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you had any tips or tricks you were wanting to do to speed that aspect of it up.
Not particularly.
Okay, in that case, I'll need a
Would run.
Yeah, I'll need a running roll and then a jetpack roll to catch up. Because if anything, you'll need a jetpack roll to quickly go through that fissure.
I know running is dex, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
And jetpack gets its own thing.
Mechanical.
Da, da, da. Jetpack is gonna be good old 3D. $15 for the running, 14 for the jetpack.
Okay. You begin running, running out of the industry. You'll see, again with her rifle shooting things as you go by, and enable your jetpack just as a Zelatka was about to leap to the point that you were before crew on the inside just start blasting at it to try to drive it back. You engage your jetpack to get through the fissure. However, you bash your shoulder as you're maneuvering through. Could I get a silk roll, please?
assume it's physical.
Yep.
It is true.
Ace. Yeah, oh well. Go. And there you go.
Okay. It just hurts, but doesn't have any lasting damage.
The rock isn't done enough to stop me.
Okay, you'll find yourself next to the Rory. And you should be seeing a very similar scene.
I'm just gonna look at Rory. I'm showing like he wants to be in a radioactive hellhole.
Is he next to Rory? I don't see him on there. Oh, he's kind of...
He should be right there. He's on the object layer.
For some reason, he's kind of...
white.
For some reason, he's kind of semi-transparent.
Because I'm a ghost.
It's the Zeskar. It makes you blend into enemy units.
Apparently.
That was the plan.
Okay, do you have any other actions you would like to use?
Now that I'm there, not particularly yet.
Okay, I will need initiative for you now that you're in this particular zone.
Twelve.
Okay. The bestest number. Okay. Mandalorian. The battlefield is so far swinging into your favor until those 14 tunnels actually come to a head. Multiple apertures in the ground and along the different points of the rock face open up to allow a pouring in of a new Zvetka. The Tachikomas do also report in the tone that they have that some of the 14 tunnels, there are smaller tunnels that are beginning to branch out as the main apertures reach the surface, so they somewhat spread out their deployment profile.
Well, that's what the drummers are for.
Okay, anything new with this command set from the high roll?
I brought Vehicle Blaster back, and I increased the bonus to hit to 3D. The damage bonus is still 2D.
Okay.
But now the Banshees are also getting, and the ship is also getting the bonus.
Okay, we'll give a slight bonus for that. Oh! That is...
Closer than I'd like.
Okay. With the advantage of being able to kind of float your troops around, that's definitely getting you the extra angles you need to just hold them back. Your Zuletka advisor, however, does look like he is pondering. we have not seen this kind of tactical deployment before.
Comms, Tachikomas, give me a feedback, any unusual frequencies or signals.
Cool. Okay. Oh, good thing right under the captain is the comms op. Okay. Oh. I thought I called the guy Window for a second. No, that was Winlow.
Windows, what you got? Help me, Clippy.
Let's see, and was you also wanting, was it comms and scans, was it?
It comms in the Tachikomas, because the Tachikomas, via the probe droids, have some kind of comm scanner technology.
Okay. Battery systems, sensors.
I thought I did.
Atmospheric sensors. Scomp link, the oscillator.
Was that just reset?
It might just be reset. Oh, what happened to some of those? I told them to do something. Nice.
No, he doesn't have a comm scanner either, so I must just be thinking, unless you count wideband comm receptors. Which I think is supposed to be his built-in comm link. So yeah, I'm probably just thinking of my helmet.
Okay. Winlow will look over the comm frequencies. If there's anything out in going on, the battle might be obscuring it. One of the Tachikomas, however, will speak up. My atmospheric sensors are picking up a odd pheromone in the area.
Do they use some kind of pheromone for either reproduction or communication?
Your advisor will look over. We have not really had the equipment to make that kind of determination.
You haven't picked up anything funny smelling?
No.
Ladies, can you track it down?
Ooh, we get to be sleuths! Yeah, it's all because we watched the show.
Like Scooby-Doo!
We were watching the new standalone complex.
I get to be like,
Duty Scoob.
As long as they don't open up any brothels behind my back, I think we'll be good.
Boo! Okay. They will... Now, are you deploying all of them for the sleuthing, or just like one of them? Because if you deploy more than one, you start affecting your battlefield a little bit. Because then they're not contributing to the fight.
We've got 4, I think. So I will send a pair.
Here? Okay. Okay. They're sleuthing. You're pushing them back still a little bit. That main group that you initially blew away is still not there. You'll in fact notice, looking at what's going on, that the new group that's arrived is avoiding that particular area, whether you're pounding it with the tractor beams or not.
Well, we moved the tractor beams to head off the new group, but
yeah,
I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're getting directed by something. Which means we either have a brain bug or the First Order beat us to weaponizing Tyranids. I'm hoping for the First Order and not a brain bug.
Really? I thought you preferred the brain bug and not the First Order.
No! Because between the 2 Star Trek Trooper movies the brain bug appears in, I don't want to fuck with that! The First Order can in theory be reasoned with. Brain bug is just, no, I'm gonna drink your brains, bruh!
I'm gonna gain your knowledge while I do it.
Yeah.
And the First Order doesn't come shooting up through the ground or up through your toilet.
That is true.
And doesn't come chewing through your steel 88.
Yeah,
That is true. True. Dad.
I know we can take the First Order.
The First Order
doesn't AT-AT and not.
I am literally giving them my best shot, and we're breaking even on the brain bug.
Oh, something else I do want to point out, by the way. Your tactic of floating your units means that your casualty rate goes way down low because they can't. It's harder for them to be reached.
They can't be reached, and in theory, they can't sense us until they've already broken ground, which means we can catch them by surprise, which is the whole idea.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we bomb the shit out of them with aircraft.
Okay, Rory, it is your move.
Because, we got TIE drones, we got Banshees, we got...
By the way, for purposes of vision, I am linking to the everyone. Just so like I know Triss doesn't have y'all's vision, so you can have an idea of what's going on too. Okay, there we go.
Also, for some reason, this part is dark. I don't know why.
Lack of light. For some reason, the dim doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah.
I mean, it's working for me. I see the dim,
also,
but I'm the
for some
GM.
reason, everything, the green goop is now white.
You said the green goop is what?
Is white for some reason.
Is it? It looks pretty green and with some fading to me.
I think the white is a problem on your end.
Crabs.
Because I'm seeing green, at least.
Oh no, completely fair.
The broken lighting, on the other hand, that's everybody. That's Roll20 being a goober. As she is wont to do.
Yep, I have emit bright and emit low.
Okay.
Okay.
And after this,
I will actually have to get going to my meeting. Unfortunately.
Good thing I sent Eric down there with you.
Okay.
No, more alone.
Maybe, maybe not. If my theory is right, a pair of Tachikomas will be busting in on you in a minute.
But yeah. Looking around.
What camera I see? Because I know, like,
supposedly he can see this.
Supposedly he can see this.
Ah, well, my looking at what you can see does nothing. Okay, can you ping again, please? Yes, you can. That.
Oh, I don't have vision again. Man. Oh, I don't have vision.
The fuck.
Oh, grayed out. I'm reloading. Oh, grayed out. I'm reloading.
Yeah, try reload.
Yeah, try reloading.
Yay, new dynamic lighting for Roll20.
Roll20! I even literally made the green stuff glow so I could have it literally illuminate on my map because I want to use your features.
Well, make a bug report and put it up because we're in beta. This is the kind of shit they want to know now.
But
assuming somebody else hasn't reported it already.
But I'm not experiencing like the flickering sight that they are, so.
This is true.
A bug is a bug is a bug is a bug.
I do at least like can tell that it's hypothetically giving off some light. I think because it does give like somewhat strange things like this part here is dark, but this part isn't.
Yeah.
Like they are.
You can clearly tell it is trying to give light.
But yeah, you can see this over here. It's a trooper. That is currently working at a panel. This control panel, I'll need a perception roll unless you want to give an action to actually kind of like try to like thoroughly zoom in.
Sure.
Sure. It'll be worth it.
Gotta make my
last few actions for the time being good. Okay.
Would I include search?
What about search?
Or am I including search on this?
If you're actually using an action to actually be a bit more thorough about it and focus about it, you'd be rolling your search skill. If you're just kind of doing it like real quick, oh, what's that? It would be perception.
Okay, I'll just be doing.
I'll just be doing.
Okay.
What you did?
Just holy crap. Okay. You'll be able to kind of read with your vantage point. You're able to like partially read over the soldier's shoulder. Transferring project logs to data cylinder, and there's a progress bar.
Oh joy!
He will relay that to Dimitri.
So in case either of us,
in case one of us has a chance to
snag the code cylinder,
because do I see a code cylinder
on the thing? Because I assume it's like a USB.
Yeah, there'd be a place where it'd be plugged in. Wherever the plug spot is, though, it must be obscured by the guy's body.
Okay. So that's something we should definitely grab.
I just want to double check. These jetpack troopers.
They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be.
They should be
Yeah, the ones that are in your line of sight do not have Jenny jetpacks. Also, because your perception was a 20, you'll also notice shunted to the side of the screen, being partially covered, is something labeled ARM controls.
ARM controls.
Yeah.
ARM controls.
Okay. Also, just concerned. What is this?
It's partially in shadow.
Sorry, ping in so I can see if I can. That right there.
5 pods.
That is a large corroded container. That the AT-AT is technically not on top of, just with the limitation of the map. It's actually like slightly under it to the side with how it fell in. But yeah, it's a corroded container. You do see faded away warning markers on it. It's clearly very old, probably when the project was first started.
Okay. Last question will be. What the hell
Oh,
are these?
Those are barrels.
Okay, barrels. Got it. Okay. So, Dimitri, do we try to go for a con, or do we just go guns blazing?
You're the one with the armor.
Fair enough.
I will back up whatever decision you want to do, though.
However, I don't want to just leave you after I have to go, just doing nothing. So,
I don't mind whatever plan you want to go with. I'm fine with.
Okay. During the Fisher. Did Rory see where the commando went?
Was heading in a this way direction.
That way direction.
You saw that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Well, might as well start.
Just
moving around, looking like we're
trying to evacuate.
And that's all I can really think of.
Apologies.
Problems.
You'll be able to blend in. I won't be able to. So.
Good luck with your meeting.
Yeah. If you need something,
just type it out.
Okay.
Bye.
Dimitri, it is your turn.
Rory's going to go try to blend in with them. If Rory doing that, I think I will go for the effort to try to get closer to the stormtrooper. Complete space ghost snag the ghost cylinder.
Okay, are you gonna use your jetpack, or are you gonna use your feats?
Well, let me rephrase the question. How fast is it transferring?
Rory was the one to see it. When he did look at it, it was at 70%.
In that case, I'll quietly sneak up to him. I wouldn't be able to use a jetpack for that. If I recall, jetpacks are relatively loud.
Usually, yes. I don't know if you have the hush abouts or not, but even if you did, that does produce some sound. It's just less noticeable.
I do recall us getting the whisper.
We got the HSS with the extended cell. That's what we got. So.
That case, no.
We have the HSS thruster pack. We have the HSS thruster pack. It is not known for me. It is not a quiet model. So whatever normal sound is.
There is the sound of battling and stuff going on up above you. The chidness sounds of the Zeletka, and the sounds of various grades of blaster fire and explosions. Do you still have vision? Can you still see, or do I need to move your...
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
I can see.
We're playing by combat rules here, so, if you're stealthing, it'll be half movement unless you're wanting to move quickly, in which case I'll just give the stealth a penalty.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, and I just want to make sure it's that trooper that's over by that red-looking terminal thing.
Yeah, the kind of arcade box-looking thing. Where I'm pinging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will give the guy doing the data backup a pink dot.
It would take me 3 rounds to get.
It would take me 3 rounds to get to him.
If I was to go my full movement.
If I was to go my full movement.
What's the speed of the repulsor lift part of
the repulsor lift part of the thruster
I
pack?
can't remember off the top of my head. I just know it has it.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I just know it has it.
1 second. Why am I looking at that book? I have this entire website over here that helps me with this shit.
As I recall, it has a move of 10. But still uses the jetpack skill.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case, I'll just do my normal move. And try to be sneaky about it.
Okay.
So I can get close enough to him to be
So I
able
can get
to,
close enough to him to be
basically
able
keep him
to
from talking.
basically keep him from talking.
I am going to basically grab.
grab rip throat or
that
grab
kind of
him.
situation.
When you get up to the guy?
That's my goal. I obviously can't do that.
That's my
immediately.
goal. I obviously
Okay.
can't do that immediately.
Let me just see where you're gonna move.
What's that squid thing before I even move?
What's that squid thing before I even
Any
move?
server.
Oh.
Because I would start my move to right here.
Start my move to right here.
I can see that because I'm still in the AT-AT.
I can see that because I'm still in the AT-AT.
It is actually since I don't have 3 dimensions, it's actually vertical and it looks like it's partially intertwined in the machine that the token itself is under. It is not a design of anything that you recognize.
I'm going to record that. And hopefully someone with more knowledge on these things can see this. But other than that, I will continue my
move and be stealthy.
Okay.
Ready to move there, so I'll be there by the rock.
By the
My
rock.
stealth is that, and I need to double check the distance I am from him. Okay. So I only get 1 dice. Okay.
Okay, can you make a perception roll, please, based off of sight?
Just doing the math on this, I could tell you it's 20.
20, okay. Okay. As your...
I can't believe he strikes that hard. That's so annoying.
As you're sneaking around, you will hear the discharge of a blaster weapon. Please make me a dodge roll. Okay. Was that a 10-meter movement that he made? 12? Okay.
12.
He is Amphitos, goddammit. This just made this harder, didn't it?
Yes, he does have him sauce. As a matter of fact, his is slightly improved.
I'm just glad I did my one action. Which was to basically do that. Good news is all it did was negate the Tandy bonus.
No, nice.
And then roll a 6.
Nice.
Please don't shoot me. And there you go. Please don't shoot me on a reaction. I don't want to be shot. Ow.
No. Guess what?
Yeah. You son of a bastard.
Okay.
Trying to shoot me.
The shot will just barely miss you. It's clear that he saw something moving, enough to shoot at it, but didn't quite make the shot thanks to your reactive "oh crap, blaster sound" motion.
Where is he at? Because I'm pretty sure I can see it now.
He is in a this-way direction.
His pog literally blends into the map. I can't.
Yes! Their stealth coding works! It works for real! Okay, that better?
I see him.
No, it's literally faded.
I see them.
I'm pinging.
I can see it. It's just literally.
That's weird because its opass is.
Okay, so you're getting that weird thing I was earlier, where your opacity was nearly 0 when you were standing next to Rory.
Yeah.
I think what that means is he might be standing in a dim light zone.
No, because even if I technically put the fog next to it. In terms of light.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. One computer, he looks fine. On the other computer, he's really faded.
That's why I tried to put the marker on him. You can kind of see the red marker.
Yeah.
Let me. That is weird. Okay. Let me see if I can put like a. No, that doesn't work. Does the red dot? Is that better? Is the red dot better?
I mean, I can see the red dot.
I'm going to tell you the same thing. It's still faded.
But I know where he's at, so that's fine.
You know what? I'm just going to fly casual.
Okay. You didn't mention to me that you were running or anything, so I take it that's your movement. Okay.
And he did shoot at me, so I believe that's his turn. And he did shoot at me.
Well, that was a reaction he had held, because remember, these guys are in all these guys, unless they're doing something else, are in defensive positions because they know there's a massive attack going on.
I say you triggered his Overwatch.
Okay.
Please just choose to ignore my existence. Please just choose to ignore my existence.
I don't think that's going to happen, especially considering you opened fire on you.
Go back to ignoring my existence. Go back to ignoring my existence.
Okay. I'll be relaying this via Rory, since Rory has access to their comms. Sorry. 652. SS4. There is some kind of insurgents on the other side of the southern cave column. That guy is moving to take cover behind a barrel.
I'm gonna totally look like I'm unarmed. Maybe he'll take pity on me. Maybe he'll take pity.
This is the first order. They don't have pity.
Doubt it though.
Pity is for the weak! That guy who just took cover will open fire. Pew! It'll
He rolled a
miss.
1 on that power die.
Again?
He
Dang
rolled
it!
a 1 on that power die.
Rouge 20! Okay, it'll fly off even more.
I'm wanting him to roll at 6 with gun breaks. Like,
This insurgent's pretty dodgy.
Do I want to deal with him, or do I just want jetpack over the stormtrooper?
Rory relaying for one of the other enemies here. I would have thought the third party would have been enough of a distraction. Set us on the backups. Mine is nearly done here. This is 552. I am at 74% on my console. The other voice will pop up. If we can get to go faster, that would be nice. From my understanding of the Major's reports, these seditionists are competent.
You speak of him and he starts sneezing.